It's February 20th, 2026. I have 59,400 something subscribers. Woo-wee. It's been about 4 days since I posted a video, which is kind of crazy for me. I'm getting kind of scared. My sales been going down drastically, which actually helps me pinpoint which videos are bringing in sales, which is good because the videos I really enjoy doing seem to be bringing in sales, and that's like, can't ask for nothing better than that. Because as a YouTuber and a business, I will do whatever content works as long as it somehow revolves around music or music production or engineering, audio engineering. So for it to be a type of video that I actually enjoy doing, and that being the thing that most people like to see, and that being the thing that brings in sales, I mean, how can you ask for more? But this video isn't about YouTube strategy. I don't know what the fuck it's about, because I just enjoy recording my thoughts down. And my daughter, on the way to school this morning, was playing some music, some very emotional music, and it got to me a little bit, and I felt like water coming up to my eyes, because it was talking about, it was like a breakup song, and I was like, oh, I felt that before. And then I was like, I miss feeling the sensation of love, and I was like, I need to start doing dating apps or something again. Which I think I might soon, because I'm quitting my job in 7 days, which still, I don't even want to think about it until I've actually quit, because I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time, and if I think about it too much, I will literally break down in tears and lose my shit. And I'm bipolar, so I gotta be careful. If I get too excited and too emotional, I will do some very impulsive, stupid shit. So, I got to keep myself on a leash, at least to a little bit of a degree. But, man, this whole transition is fucking my head up. Like, it's just weird. Like, I'll see something in the house, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to get some markers. This morning, that actually happened. I was like, where'd all the fucking Sharpie markers go? And before, when I was like struggling with money, I would be like, fuck, I can't buy a 3-pack of Sharpie markers right now. I need to wait till I get my next check. Or like, and I'd be so mad too, because I'm like, fuck. It's like, I keep buying these markers and they keep getting lost, and I don't have the money to keep replenishing these. But today, I was like, fuck, there's no Sharpie markers. Alright, Amazon. Now, I'll just get 2 12-packs of markers, and then I'll save some in my room, and then boom, got markers for a while. Problem solved all of a sudden. I know they say that money doesn't buy happiness, but to a degree, that's bullshit. And I'm not fucking rich. I'm like making what I feel like I should be making at this age. If my job gave me raises, this is what I would be fucking making anyways. But it's just money doesn't buy happiness, and it doesn't fix all your problems, but it fixes a lot of fucking problems that relate to your happiness. It's not gonna fix your soul. Money can't work out for you or eat healthy for you. You still got to do all that, and you still got to find your own meaning in life and stuff. But at the same time, having money fixes a lot of fucking problems. Daughter's like, I want to get my nails done. All right. Instead of, I want to get my nails done. And, oh, God damn it, I want to provide. I want her to be able to get her nails done, but we also have to eat. It's just a bit of a mind fuck. But yeah, I'm definitely in an emotional place today. Because, man, it's fucking lonely trying to be successful at something. And I feel like I can't even complain because, for one, it's going good. And for two, I'm doing this myself. I have a note that I wrote down a long time ago that I look at sometimes. I haven't looked at it in a while. I'm going to have to look at it. It's kind of corny. It's a little bit corny for what most people would consider corny. But I don't fucking care. To me, it helps. I said something, it's basically like a note to get me through those times where I start feeling really lonely again. And it's like, hey, you chose, this is the corny part, I say the path of the warrior. Hear me out though, okay? I feel like this is the path of a warrior, and it's making stupid YouTube videos teaching people how to use AI music. It's my path of the warrior. But it's, I'm choosing to go out into the woods and get my own money, I'm choosing to make my own products and really put myself out there. And especially with everybody hating so much on AI in general, and for me to be a proponent of it, especially in music, I'm human. I worry about what that looks like to my peers in the music industry. But it's, I forgot where I was going with all this. Oh yeah, Path of the Warrior thing. It's fucking lonely because nobody understands what you're going through. And you don't want to hang out with old friends because they just like to talk about bullshit and gossip and are like content with just working and shit. Just let me go and then you can come over. You didn't do anything wrong. You handled that well. My bad. I just assumed from prior experiences. I'm sorry. But yeah, your old friends they like to gossip and watch Netflix, and so you definitely don't want to hang out with them. But then, you also you don't really have time to make new friends, and you also haven't made it to a level where the successful people would want to hang out with you, because you're probably to them like your old friends are to you, whoa, you going slow as hell. Damn, that's about 15 miles under the speed limit. At least you in the right lane though, so I can't fault you too much. Dump truck. No, literal dump truck. There's one right there. Hey, Mr. Dump Truck, why don't you dump my ass? That doesn't even make sense. Well, shit, now I need to get over. Hold on a minute. Speed time. We're going fast. Alright, and then I gotta get in between these two cars and then slow down so I don't run into him, make sure there's nothing on that lane, and boom, we're over, just like that. And that, my friends, is how you cross lanes. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just talking to the camera. But yeah, 7 days till I quit my job. The loneliness is starting to hit me again. But I'm not too worried about it, even though the emotion right now feels pretty potent. And it's painful, emotionally speaking. But also, I know that pain is just like a motivator to start doing more things. It's just carrot in the stick. I got the stick of loneliness, so that's going to motivate me to go out more, which I'll actually be able to do without the chains of this job. So that'll be cool, and I'm going to do that. Honestly, really insecure about my looks, though, because my diet went to shit after Christmas. It was like Christmas and Thanksgiving. I was like, I'll splurge a little bit. It's the holidays. I'm not going to be so uptight about it. And here it is, almost fucking March, and I haven't reined it in yet. So some of my profile pictures for the dating apps that I made like a few months ago, I've gained like 15 pounds since that point. So, I'm a little insecure about my looks. Not not too worried about looks in person, because, you know, I'm not a fucking expert on attraction, far fucking from it, as a matter of fact, since all I've been doing is staying in my room making beats and YouTube videos for the past decade. But I do know that women experience attraction different than men do, and I know it's not all physical, and I'm funny, so like I'm really not worried about that. But when it comes to the dating apps, I worry a little bit more, because all they have to, you know, is the pictures is the main thing. And but I've got some ideas for my bio that I think will help me stand out a little bit and show that humor, and also kind of weed through the women that I wouldn't want. But also the thing is, I don't know what kind of woman I want. I haven't dated in fucking forever. Like, I had a relationship back in 2021 that was kind of amazing, but also very emotionally charged, and we both got mental problems, and it just in the end wasn't the best for both of us. So, but that's the type of woman I usually go for. And now I'm like, I think I'm a little more conservative than I thought I was. You know, I mean, obviously the shit going on with Trump and the Epstein files, I'm not a fan of, and fucking ICE, I'm fucking terrified about all of that. I want to, if I didn't have a kid, I'd be out the country already. I was making this money from YouTube, don't have the job tie me down, I would have fucking quit my job sooner and moved to Germany or some shit. But I can't take her away from her friends, you know. So anyways, so what I meant by conservative is I think I'm actually more of a fan of capitalism than I thought I was. I've always ran in more liberal groups, and I do consider myself more left-leaning than to the right. I feel like center, slightly leaning left is how I view my political views. But you know, as far as like capitalism, like, I fuck with it, because I think it's the best thing we've got. It's not perfect, but I think it's the closest thing to nature and Darwinism, and it makes the most sense to me out of everything else, and it feels the most freeing. Just the problem is, you know, you get fucking billions of dollars, and then Jeff Bezos is spending $1 million to put gasoline in his mega yacht. And it's like, do you really fucking need a mega yacht when there's a lot of people that could not starve to death instead of getting your yacht filled up, you know? So that's where capitalism becomes a problem for me. And also the fact that you get access to more tax advantages when you get more money, because you can borrow against capital gains and basically evade taxes. And then the people in the middle are paying the most taxes, and the people in the middle probably came from the bottom. So I'm starting to get towards that middle range, and I'm like, fuck. Like, if I make as much as I want to make, this is going to be $30,000 in taxes. God damn. And then I'm like, I want to evade taxes. But not evade taxes. This is not a confession, IRS. I'm going to pay my taxes. Don't worry. I'm going to give Uncle Sam what he wants. I'm going to let y'all me right now. But I don't know where I'm going with all this. I guess this is just a diary entry. YouTube is going well. The sales went down drastically, but I got a lot of video ideas. I know some video style that I'm doing is working really well, so I'm going to continue to do that and hope for the best. And then if sales do continue to drop no matter what I do, I'll just make another product. You think that's the only product idea I got? Boy, I got thousands of product ideas. Not thousands. I have a lot, though. I have very many. And I've got a main one that I'm thinking about right now. It's going to take a lot of work to make it really good. But I'm not gonna be at this piece of shit place anymore, so I'll have time to actually do it and maintain the YouTube videos. So that's great. But yeah, boy, feeling lonely as fuck. I miss physical touch. Not even like sex. I mean, of course I miss that, but even just holding hands, hugging, shit like that, with a significant other. It's a really nice feeling. I miss that. And I don't know. I'm gonna do what I can to fucking date around and shit. And I'm excited for that. I used to think I wanted a woman that was like weird and witchy and all tatted up. And well, when I think of that, I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I want. But also, I don't know. I think I would like somebody who's a little more corporate and like, not corporate exactly, but like entrepreneurial. Is that how you say that? Entrepreneurial. She's a 10, but she's entrepreneurial. Just somebody with like some fucking ambition of some kind. I can't just fucking sit in the house. Well, I mean, I can if I'm working on music or YouTube videos. That is sitting in there. But you know what I mean. I can't just not do shit. Like, I went on a date with this lady a few months ago, and it was all right. We clicked a decent degree. Honestly, I thought it was just gonna be like a hit it and quit it situation for both of us, and I told her like I wasn't looking for anything serious. So I was upfront about all of that. But I went over to her house and I was like, why don't we go over here or fucking go out to eat or some shit. We go to a Mexican restaurant, and she wanted to order DoorDash and sit down and watch like 4 episodes of Netflix, which I mean I get on occasion, but like, hey, this is new. We're newly dating. Like, let's just fucking have some excitement before we settle down into some shit like that. But she wanted to DoorDash, and then then I got Coke Zero, and she was like, ugh. And she got like a Dr. Pepper or something with full sugar. And I'm like, this bitch drinking sugar and saying, about me having a Coke Zero. I gotta get out of here. But I didn't. I got involved in the show and spent the night and then went home the next day. But, well, I just went off on a tangent. So, yeah, I definitely need somebody that wants to do shit and has some ambition. I know it's not like nobody's perfect, and as long as they're like an 80% match with me, it's fine. I'm not looking at the camera because I'm in the parking lot of my job, and I don't know, I would feel embarrassed if somebody saw me talking to my phone, I guess. I don't know why, but that's how I feel. But yeah, so that shit's the real deal. And since I won't be working, but my daughter will be at school, I will have like 8 hours a day, or I could go on dates. So I guess it would have to be with somebody who either has some days free, or like, because noon is pretty early for most alternative people. I feel like they are more creatures of the night, which I am too. I'm a fucking night owl, but I am forced to not be a night owl because of, I gotta take the kid to school, and also this goddamn godforsaken job. It's almost over. So that's where I'm at in life. Just talking about these emotions makes them feel a little less overpowering. So actually, I feel good about today. I've got a video I'm working on. There they are. I got some tacos I made last night. I'm gonna eat them bitches up. I gotta get my teeth fixed. I gotta make a lot of fucked videos. Bro, YouTube does not know what the fuck is coming. YouTube's not really gonna care, but other AI music creators, bro, I'm about to be the fucking Alex Hormozy of AI music YouTube. Like, people have no fucking idea. Because I'm out working motherfuckers with a full-time job as a single dad who also produces music. Like, I'm a real deal fucking music producer and audio engineer. I don't feel as confident about the audio engineer part, but I mean, a mix I did and mastered got accepted by Ophelia, so I must be decent at it, but it's not my strong suit. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I actually produce tracks for people. You know, I'm producing an entire album for Lucy. And, you know, each track takes anywhere from 20 to 40 hours of work. And I'm still putting out more content than y'all. I'm still putting out better products than y'all. I'm still putting out better content than y'all. How? That doesn't even make sense. So when I'm full-time on YouTube, oh my God, nobody stands a fucking chance at all. I'm Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.